Hello, and welcome back to Dollar Less Food. Today, we're going to mix up our typical video. Instead of me eating something and telling you about it, I decided I'm going to help you with five tips that can help you save money on food. Granted, this channel is here to help you guys save money. There are many ways in life you can save money, but food is one of the biggest expenses that I see people have issues with. First thing, buy gallons of water. One thing that's very important to do is drink water. Water is a necessity, you need it to live. Water is something that's good for hydration purposes, plus it's also relatively affordable. This gallon jug of water cost me 82 cents. Whereas this 2-liter of Mountain Dew cost me $1.50. Notice the size difference. For those of you guys that do not know, 1 gallon is 3.78 liters. So nearly double the amount for half the price, realistically. I don't want to break it down exactly, but you get the point. So buying water, but buy it in gallon form. Bottled water is fine, but there's no need. One thing you guys may see me a lot do is drink out of Polar Pops in videos. Partially why I do this is it's a good stand, because I don't have a good stand for my phone, but also, as you can see, hopefully you can see, I fill it with water. Oh, spilled all over the table. Those of you guys don't believe me that it is water, I just spilled water on the table. I don't know why I did that, because I didn't think it was going to happen. But I take water from my jug, get some ice from my refrigerator, and I go. It's very simple. Next thing, besides just drink water, don't be afraid of the brand of your items. Some people like to shop name brand. And some people only want to do certain things, like, oh, I only eat Boar's Head lunch meat. Yeah, there's people like that. It's important to remember, in all facets of shopping, good brands are possible. This doesn't even have to involve food. This right here is my dishwashing detergent. Winn-Dixie brand, generic brand. It's cheaper than the regular dishwashing detergent. I don't have the receipt for this. I bought this a while ago. I usually just hand wash my dishes. They don't have that many anyway. But for like big stuff and like pots and pans, this stuff here, it cleans just as well. Don't let them say, oh, the Cascade tab things clean it so much better. And if it's not good enough, just hand wash it. Don't be afraid of generic brands. 3. Know how to and set up a budget. This is probably the most important of the tips, because some of the other tips revolve around this, but it's important. Have a budget. If you make $10 an hour after taxes, 40 hours a week, you're bringing home $400 a week. I know realistically we're not going to have that exactly right, but we're just going with it because my video, I'm saying it, I'm doing the math. Say your rent costs this much and stuff costs this much. You know you'll have so much money left over for food. It's important to know how much you have to know what to buy. It's important to make sure you can control all your food groups. One thing that you haven't seen me do in videos yet, but something that I do eat, because I do actually eat everything in the videos, I eat some other food too sometimes, I don't think you really want to watch it, is corn and green beans. This Libby's sweet corn is really good. What I'm planning on having for lunch today, / dinner today, is I'm going to cook up some of this beef patty skillet mix and have some corn with it. That's something that I wouldn't really make a video on, but I might now actually, now that you guys are seeing it ahead of time, but no one really wants to see me just cook up a ½ pound of beef patty mix, throw some corn in it so I get some protein, I get some vegetables. I mean, I'm eating that, but if you want to see it, each one of these items did cost $1, so they're available for the series. But yeah. Make sure you have a budget and get a well-rounded budget. I know a lot of what I eat on this video is pastas and grains, which is partially why the last couple of days haven't had as many videos, as I don't like to eat that all the time because it's not best for you. I mean, if that's one time a day, I understand, but like, I try and have a well-balanced diet, and constantly eating pasta and grains every day is just not good for you. So I don't do that, so that's why sometimes there aren't videos. It's not because I don't care about you guys, it's just I don't want to have another box of rice or pasta at the time. And some of the things that are just not that entertaining. Number two. This one goes for budgeting too, but it's not quite in the same line. Don't go out to eat if you don't have money to go out to eat. Realistically, you can go to Applebee's and you can spend, let's say, $20 on dinner. Or you can go to the store and you can get food for 4 days for $20. If you have $20, which one are you more likely going to do? It depends on the person. Some people would rather spend the money going out than getting your food in. Just remember, most times, in most situations, it's cheaper just to make your own food than to go out for food. Just simple like that. Don't go out if you don't have the money to go out. And the last tip, number 1. This is a weird one to say, but it's a true one. If you're someone who has set money, knows what they can spend, and realize they don't have a lot of extra spare change, don't go out partying and spend your money partying and drinking and such. I mean, I know some people who are younger, especially college students, you know who I'm talking about, are spending all their money. They're like, oh, I gotta call mommy and daddy to send me some more money in my account. Not everyone can do that. Some people can't be like, hey, I need $100 because I spent all my money last night at the bar. Like, oh, you scamp. You shouldn't be doing that. Yeah, it's not real life for most people. So, just, yeah. So, don't be in a situation where in the middle of your semester, college students, you're like, oh, I have tons of money. I got all this money for the semester. And you spend it all on drinks and you're just like, oh, I got to eat off ramen now for the rest of the year. If you're just smart about not wasting your money on frivolous things. This also goes for gourmet items too. Like, if you want something, let's say, I'm trying to give you an example. Like, you want a steak. You can go cook it. You have 3 options realistically. Actually, there's 4. You can go cook a steak yourself. You get it at Walmart or anywhere else that sells meat, maybe your local butcher, because support local business. You can go to a place like a Longhorn, or you can go to some fancy old steakhouse, which I don't really know a lot of fancy steakhouses, but, like, I don't know, what's the thing? I don't know. Imagine just the fancy steakhouse. So, which one are you going to spend more money on? The fancy steakhouse. You might not get as good of a piece of meat, but paying $35 at Longhorn or paying $18 to $20 at Walmart would make a lot more sense than the $90 you can spend up there. I must be completely honest, I haven't spent a lot of time at fancy steakhouses, so I don't actually know their prices, but it just would make sense. I know they cost more because they're more expensive restaurants and other items, and realistically, I don't want to pay $20 for a salad, which I know sometimes happens there. So these are just some 5 tips that I want to recommend to help you guys save some more money on your food bill. And more or less, it's just personal responsibility. That's what it really is. You got to be responsible for what you do. And I can't really make it anywhere else like that. If you want to see more videos like this rather than me just eating stuff, please leave it in the comment below. And once again, guys, I don't know if I mentioned in the video, we hit 10 subscribers, so we got to keep it up. $1 Less Food is out.